Hey y'all, it's Liz and I'm back in with another video. Thank you so much for clicking and watching. So today we have, I guess for me, the most just like surreal video ever. I have dreamt about filming this video, like sitting down, turning on this camera to tell you guys this news for so long now. Ever since I've had my channel, I always imagined that this video was going to come one day. And it's come to pass, and I'm just, wow. I got accepted into medical school. Yay, wow. It's really still so surreal to say, to acknowledge, to just recognize. It's just crazy to me. But yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just share with y'all a little bit about what's just been going on. And yeah, kick back, go ahead and get a snack, get a drink, whatever, and just hang out with me for the time being. So before we get into everything, go ahead and subscribe if you have not already. You know, being in medical school now, I have a vision for this channel and I really want to incorporate more medical related videos, pre-med related videos as well. And yeah, of course with beauty infiltrated in there too. So I'm really excited for that. And if you're excited for that, again, go ahead and subscribe so that you can catch all of that when it comes your way. And yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into it. So, as I said, I've been accepted into medical school and it's just crazy. It's really, really crazy. This whole journey has been a long one, and I don't know if you watch my videos regularly, then you've probably seen the pauses, the suspensions of the channel, probably even wondered if I was ever gonna come back at all. And honestly, a lot of those hiati, if you could say, were due to this whole pre-med journey, the ups and the downs that come with it. And yeah, I guess like let's just go back to the beginning. So obviously I was pre-med, and you know that was just something that I always wanted to do. If you're from, my battery's about to die. What the fudge? Okay, so my battery died, but we're hoping that it can last me enough to do the rest of this video, so I'm gonna go quick. So as I said, let's go back to the very beginning. I have been pre-med for a very long time, many years it feels like. It's been really just a dream that's been placed in my heart, becoming a doctor since I was young, as long as I can remember. I had an opportunity to just cultivate that dream in middle school and high school, and of course, undergrad is where it really became the question of, is this what you really want to do? And that was the question I was asked many times in undergrad. I went to Texas A&M University, and being pre-med meant that you would take your OChems, your Gen Chems, biochems, along with whatever major you chose. Freshman year was tough for me. Like, it was really tough. It was definitely a lot harder to get into the groove of things, way more than I anticipated. And because of that, my grades suffered. That's just a matter of fact. And if you're watching this and your story has been up and down, please find encouragement in that. Not everybody's pre-med journey is a walk in the park. Medicine is definitely no small feat, and it really requires just a lot of perseverance. So just let that be encouragement to you. In undergrad, it was a struggle. The struggle was real. I just gotta keep it real with you guys. No matter how much I studied, no matter how much work I put in, I just felt like I couldn't seem to get the grades that I wanted. And of course, being pre-med, it was all about making a 3.8, right? It was, if you don't make a 4.0, if you don't, do this or that, forget medical school. And honestly, I remember even in A&M, there was an advisor that would always discourage all the students who had 3.5s or less, that, if you don't have this kind of GPA, don't even bother applying. And I knew in that time that I wasn't even close to even a 3.5. Like, that's how bad it was for me. Even in the midst of that period, it was very discouraging. I can't even sugarcoat it for you guys. I just wondered, is this what I'm really supposed to do? I felt like this was supposed to be easy. When I got to school, I should just be making A's. It should just come easy to me. it didn't. And I just asked God, like, is this what you really want me to do? Like, was I just making this up? Was this just like a dream that I had like as a little kid, and I didn't realize just how hard it would be to get there? But I really did feel like God told me clear as day. It was after my fall or spring semester when things just plummeted. My GPA was completely trash. I really do believe that I felt God tell me that I was going to get into medical school. Essentially, do not worry. I had that impression. And I remember in that moment, I'm sure it was in the shower. It's always in the shower, right? In that moment, I remember thinking, how is that even going to happen? Not with this GPA. Like, does God not know my stats? Like, how is that going to happen? I just continued to trust, because truly, I felt like I had no other option at this point. I knew I wanted to be a doctor, and I couldn't see myself doing anything else. That was about freshman year. Sophomore year it improved, but it still was a little bit tough. But it wasn't until junior year to senior years when I started to see things improve. But by that point, the damage had already been done. I knew that I wasn't going to be the kind of student to apply straight out of undergrad. So I gave myself time to study for my MCAT. I had never studied like that before in my life, but God gave me the strength to just keep going and focus. By the grace of God, I had an awesome friend who is my best friend today. She helped me through that whole entire process, and we motivated each other, we held ourselves accountable, and we just went at it. And at the end of the day, I took the MCAT, and I was like, great, okay, cool, MCAT's done. I liked my score. I felt like I could work with it, but the GPA was still needed to be under construction. There was a post-bac program that I applied to and it got accepted, and it was actually at UNT HSC is what it's called. And I got in there, and the idea is that it's supposed to simulate medical school, and this is what you're going to experience in medical school, so you want to get in there and do exceptionally well. Obviously, if it's simulating anything like medical school, then it's going to be very rigorous as well. So there, it was tough too. Like, that's how it was, guys. Like, it was not easy at all. We were studying really challenging courses like anatomy and physiology, cell bio, histology, classes that some of them I hadn't even taken before. But God really held my hand through the whole thing, and I managed to come out of it alive. I still had that fire just inside of me, like, okay, this is what I want to do. And honestly, even though there were lows throughout my journey, even undergrad, God would just drop these gems here and there, whether it was shadowing opportunities or really great volunteering experiences, just things that I felt like, okay, I wouldn't have gotten this, I wouldn't have gotten that if this isn't what I was meant to do. So I held on to that, and of course it happened again even throughout grad school. Like, I just continued to believe, like, God wasn't lying when he told me that I was going to get into medical school. The stats don't really look like it, but everything else is pointing towards it. I'm just going to keep going. I ended up applying after that grad program. Again, I was below average. It was truly, to many, they would consider it a leap of faith. But I did it, and I applied, and I had the audacity to even pray that I could get in the first time, because that's not usually likely. A lot of people have to apply multiple times. But I ended up applying to as many schools as I could. I applied to like 26 schools, spent a lot of money. Just, you know what, God, please just take the wheel. Make it happen for me, Lord, please. I didn't really hear anything until maybe like September. I actually got an interview. And then after September, I didn't hear anything again until maybe December or so. And I was like, okay, I was just grateful for that one interview. In my mind, I just thought, all I need is just one school to accept me, and I'm great. But, God blessed me even more than I thought. And I ended up getting 7 interviews after, by the end of the cycle. I was just amazed, because I never thought that would be my future. When I thought of undergrad and, just how discouraged I felt, and I thought about the future, I never thought I could be that kind of student that had that many interviews, and even at the end of the day, had options to choose from. And it's just God. Like, when he says that he can do above and beyond whatever you can ask, think, or imagine, he didn't just write that there for nothing. It's truly a fact. Just do your part. Work hard. Do what you can do. You only have so much that you can do. You can work hard. You can study. You can try your best on your exams. But at the end of the day, it's just truly God. I just gave it to him, and I was like, here you go. take it, do something with it, Lord, do something. And he did it. And my friend who, you know, I said that was studying with me for the MCAT actually got accepted into my school as well. So we're doing medical school together, guys. It's just amazing. The testimony just gets sweeter and sweeter. So yeah, that is really the whole spiel. I just wanted to come on here and you know, tell my YouTube little small family here just the way that God has blessed me. And I just really hope that it'll be encouragement to you guys. Like I said, I really plan on releasing some content that are going to be medical school related and pre-med and all that jazz. And I'm just really excited about the direction of this channel. And again, I'm just so grateful that I can even do this. And of course, beauty will still be in the mix. That won't ever stop, because Lord knows when I'm stressed, I resort to makeup. That's my tactics. Thank you guys so much for watching and just joining me. Hopefully this video wasn't too long. I really hope it encouraged you as well. And I hope to come out with some more videos in the future. And yeah, go ahead and subscribe, comment, and like. And I'll see you guys in my next video.